forget to hit subscribe for more clips just like this.
Introducing first, from Sonny, Veracruz, Mexico, he is Penta. And his opponent, weighing in at 220 pounds from Las Vegas, Nevada, he is the Progress Wrestling Atlas Champion. He is the King of Bronze, Riddle.
Ladies and gentlemen, watching on FlowSlam.tv, welcome back to Brooklyn, New York for Tier 1 Presents True Will. And we've got a barn burner of an opening match for you today. I am Tony Scala, the Shining Wizard, and I'm joined by a dear friend of mine, Mr. Trevin Adams. And Trevin, Matt Riddle in the ring against Penta OM, unbelievable.
I'm going to tell you right now, Tony, this is history. We are seeing it right now. And when you look at the grassroots of what is Tier 1 Wrestling, this young company, the relationship it has with WWN, and now with Progress Wrestling, this is amazing.
Progress Atlas Championship on the line. Like you mentioned, a lot of great talent coming out of the UK these days, and it's nice to see that the organizations are working together just to build professional wrestling. And these guys on the ground now. Nice sit out by Matt Riddle, hooks the outside leg, gets a 1.
Some great mat wrestling here. You know, and I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen much of Penta Zero. How do you pronounce the M-A?
Zero M-A, yeah, it stands for no fear, zero fear.
I have not seen much of him on the U.S. independents, and I know the style's perhaps a little different than what fans watching at home may be used to seeing. To see him against a talent like Matt Riddle, this is amazing.
You know, he hasn't been on the independents too long. He was actually working AAA in Mexico for a long time, got frustrated with management there, and decided to go out on his own. And a match against Matt Riddle right here in Brooklyn, I'm stoked for what the future's holding for him with his decision. Right now, Matt Riddle on top.
And I can't help but notice Penta going for that armbar, but Riddle, the mat wrestler, the mixed martial artist, you saw pretty quickly how quick he was able to counter that.
Well, that's the scary thing about Matt Riddle. Anywhere, anytime, he could just smack a submission on you and it's lights out, it's over. Penta holding his own.
Yeah, but right into the triangle right there.
I was going to say, might be in a little bit of trouble. Well, he's going to come out of it the old-fashioned way.
And don't forget, if you zig when you should zag against somebody who's a submission specialist, you can be taken out.
I always grip my teeth a little bit when I see Matt working an arm because he just knows how to twist your joints and make things pop. Penta close enough to the ropes to get out of dodge on that one.
When one of these situations with a guy like Penta being a masked luchador, you can't necessarily see his face. You can't necessarily see, is he showing pain, is he not showing pain? Can't tell if that's going to take away a little bit from what Matt may be able to read here, but I get the feeling there was a grimace there.
Very well could be, and it's just wild when you think wrestlers from Mexico, right away you think high flying, you think, you know, dives to the outside and running the ropes. Well, right here he's kind of holding his own against Matt on the mat right now.
Well, the leg screw now here heading into modified cloverleaf, it looks like. And Riddle, by the way, is not that close to the ropes.
Not close yet, and I don't know if it's a help or a hurt. When you have somebody that's used to working MMA style, they typically work barefoot, and it seemed like Penta OM was able to hold on to that hold a little longer just because he was barefoot. And now Riddle coming around with the, he's got a leg bar on.
And right back into the submission himself. And so not only is the Progress Wrestling Atlas Championship on the line here, which by the way would be huge on FlowSlam.tv to have a title change like that. Moreover, my understanding is the winner of this matchup will receive a future Tier 1 Wrestling World Championship match.
Big ramifications here. Penta OM wins, he's got a title shot, and he walks out as the Atlas champion. Able to come away after a few kicks.
I don't think anybody in the UK would complain about Penta Zero MA. At one point I'll get good at this. Making his way over to the UK, but regardless.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. Like I said earlier, it's interesting now that the UK and the United States promotions working together, exchanging you know, when a gentleman wins a title, it's not like the old days where you try to keep him around. You say, here, go out into the world, defend this thing, represent our company.
Well, and a lot of credit to Penta, by the way, getting up after that release overhead there, but showing the effects, the damage, and now the choke in the corner there with the foot.
Not only is he holding the Atlas title, but he's also the WWN champion. I don't know why I threw a Y in there.
That is correct, and he had his first defense of that championship last night. And a heck of a matchup against Timothy Thatcher. You got to wonder what shape he might be in after that match. Let alone the fact he was a part of Tier 1 Wrestling last night as well.
Yeah, you talk about a guy that knows how to twist joints and make things pop. That's Timothy Thatcher. And
he also knows how to throw an exploder suplex.
A nice one is the fans let him know they appreciate it. And a nice hard senton there, and only a 2.
Not quite enough to put Penta away, though. Penta's another man, as you pointed out, not on the going to the well one too many times there. Yet Riddle powers right up, Tony.
Frustrated. You know, to be honest with you, I've known Matt Riddle for a while, and I never, usually when you meet him outside the ring, he's you know, casual, friendly to talk to, happy to talk to anybody. But every once in a while, he gets in that ring, and that frustration comes out. He's like a different person.
There might be a little bit of a language barrier here. Penta, furious, insisting that was a 3 count. I gotta say, it was at least 2.9. Man, what a kick to the thigh there.
Take away one of his weapons. That's what he's looking to do. And another one. What a shot. I think the crowd speaks Spanish better than we do, Trevin.
Yeah, Ultramas asking for more. Is the Tier 1 Wrestling faithful here in Brooklyn, New York? Sure.
Got him packaged up.
Oh, that would have been bad. Would have said the counter. Are we going for the bro to sleep? And he hits it. Nearly got him with that German.
I thought that was it. I really did. The bro to sleep into the German. No release. Right down on the back of his head and shoulders. Not able to put him away.
Now, there's a reason that move is called bro to sleep, and it's not just a cute nod to another professional wrestler. It's the fact that it can take you out. Not many guys would get up after that. Credit to Penta, let alone these strikes. Well, those guys know how to say that better than us.
That was a little too close for my liking. I'm sure it was too close for Matt's liking as well, a 2 count.
What a unique pinning situation there. I don't know how Matt kicked out that package bomb. I'm sure it's got an awesome name in Espanol that no say here, but
Dios mío.
Yeah, there you go. That's how I felt. Strikes from Riddle, though.
Laying those forearms into the side of the head. And for that roundhouse, missed it. Hooks comes under and a kick.
But it is the proverbial educated feet of Matt Riddle.
You think he's in a precarious situation and he just finds his way out of it. Penta with that hooking clothesline. And another.
That ducking clothesline of Riddle's. We could have a new champ here.
You know, Riddle's head bouncing off the mat like that one too many times, and we will have a new champ, Trevin.
A lot of credit to Tier 1 Wrestling putting together a matchup like that tonight. Tier 1 Wrestling presents True Will. I mean, you're opening up with basically the main event. This is phenomenal.
Well, that's what I mean. This is a main event anywhere, as Gorilla Monsoon used to say. But we've still got a stacked card ahead of us.
Wait a minute, tilt-a-whirl. Is it going to be a tombstone? Jumping tombstone.
That could be all she wrote. Hooks the inside leg and kick out at the very last split second.
What is Penta OM0MA, whatever the heck, made of right now? How the heck did he get up?
Maybe his mask is made of iron.
Or perhaps what under it is. And Penta's actually already starting to get to his feet despite the fact that the Tier 1 faithful here starting to come to life.
Looking to the fans and ate that crescent kick. And another one. Penta going up into high risk district. What?
With that destroyer here.
Unbelievable. Thought he was just going for the sunset flip there, but... And Riddle with his own! And both men down, and the fans are loving it.
A bro-stroyer. I didn't even know that was in his vocabulary.
Fans chanting for the deity.
See.
Referee laying the count. Wouldn't want to see this match end in a double count out, but the way these guys have been beating each other.
They got 10 seconds to answer it, and they have.
They're on the far side of the ring now, outside on the apron.
Dangerous position.
And the first plates of chops being served here in Brooklyn. Ugh.
What a series of strikes here, and Riddle now taking control.
Riddle moving from the hands to the feet. I think he prefers it that way. Almost had Penta up in a fireman's carry. Oh no, no good can come of this, Trevin.
Oh, dude,
Is he going for that package pile driver to the outside?
Oh my God, on the apron, are you kidding me?
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
Riddle could be dead.
Penta eating up the crowd right now, but I haven't seen Riddle stir at all. Here's the problem with a move like that on the outside, Trevin. You've got to get your opponent up and get him back in the ring.
And he does. I mean, this is how a championship could change, Tony. We could be literally seeing history here in Brooklyn, New York.
It could be with this fight right here. Penta up to the top. Riddle moves. He comes down on his feet.
The beautiful running knee. We've seen this from Riddle before, into the pinfall. But by God, he did not put him away.
Well, perhaps that pile driver maneuver on the apron to the outside. He's got him twisted up like a pretzel here.
Oh, bro, mission, that's all she wrote.